Welcome insiders to Inside News. I'm your host Eric, and today is February 24th, 2014. So let's get started. So first off in Inside News, Samsung has announced a new phone, the Samsung Galaxy S5. This phone is going to be rocking a 5.1-inch AMOLED display at 1080p resolution. It's of course going to be faster than its predecessor, the S4, with a 2.5 GHz quad-core processor, 2 GB of RAM, and up to 20% better battery life. It's going to be running the newest version of Android KitKat, and also has a better camera. This is a 16 megapixel camera that's supposed to be really good with autofocusing and real-time HDR. The Samsung Galaxy S5 looks very similar to its predecessors, though it does have a unique back. It's actually a water-resistant back, and it's kind of this soft touch feel to it. And as rumored, the Samsung Galaxy S5 does have a fingerprint reader in the home button, but it's a little bit different than the iPhone. On the iPhone, you just put your finger down and it reads your finger, but on the Samsung Galaxy S5, you actually have to swipe your finger. With the S5 announced, Samsung also announced some smartwatches, the Samsung Galaxy Gear 2 and the Samsung Galaxy Gear 2 Neo. They're going to be running this new OS, I believe it's called like Tizen, but these watches are still very similar to their predecessor, with a 1.6-inch display, a 4 GB of internal storage, and a 512 GB of RAM. They did actually remove the camera. Instead of awkwardly being on the side, it actually is above the screen, though on the Neo smartwatch it doesn't actually have a camera because it's supposed to be a lower end version of the smartwatch. Anyway though, if you want to buy the S5 or the Samsung Galaxy Gear 2, it's going to be coming out in April, though we do not know anything about pricing. Moving on, talking about iOS 7 controllers, yet again, Mad Cat actually announced their own controller. It's called the CTRLI. I don't know what it stands for. I'm really not sure why it's called that, but anyway though, this is a Bluetooth controller, which has its benefits instead of a Lightning controller. The benefit with a Bluetooth controller is the fact that I can have up to 4 controllers connected to like my iPad to play a game with multiple people. Granted, I'm not exactly sure how you could be playing with 4 people on like one device. But nonetheless though, this is the most promising controller I've seen yet. It's going to be coming out in April for $80, so stay tuned for it. I really want to get my hands on it. Anyway though, that's Inside News for today. Please leave all your comments down below. Like this video, subscribe, and share with your friends. Help the channel out in any way you can. And other guys, my name's Eric, this is Inside News, and I'm signing out.